So I wanted to talk about moving backwards and using a check hook to keep us safe while moving linearly and while taking an angle as well. I'm here with Aalon. So, let's say that Aalon is aggressive, and particularly, it's funny, when I go to these amateur shows, it's like 90% of the people are so aggressive moving forward. And the people who are moving backwards are usually moving backwards on a straight line, and they're just defending. So if I'm just defending and I'm moving backwards on a straight line, Alon's in a position where he can just move forward. He doesn't really have a lot to worry about. And if for the judges who are judging these amateur shows, they don't really know what they're looking at. So it looks pretty dominant, even if he's not landing particularly clean. He's chasing me all over the place, and I'm not doing anything, I'm just defending. So we want to be able to, as we're moving back, set some traps and put some things out in front of this opponent to kind of shut them down a little bit and have them run into some shots. And obviously, anytime you're moving forward and I'm putting something there, the person who's moving forward is basically maximizing all that power. So the shots are going to land a lot harder than they normally would if we were stationary or if I was moving forward. So let's say that I start with a jab cross, and then this person is really aggressive with his counter. I'm just going to step back and I'm going to use a check hook. So I'm just kind of filling the gap where this person would be attacking me with this check hook. So again, I'll start with my jab cross, and then I'll move backwards, and I'll kind of use this hook as a way to keep myself safe. So not only am I moving backwards after I've landed something, because I know that I have an aggressive opponent, but I'm putting this hook right in the place so I can keep myself safe a little bit. And a lot of times, particularly at the amateur level, is people are getting overcommitted and they're dropping their opposite hand. So they're really susceptible as they move forward with these counter shots. So one more time, I go jab cross, and I just fill that hook, that gap right there. So I'm gonna do the same thing again, but I'm gonna add a little quarter turn. So again, I'm gonna initiate with my jab cross, and now when I step back to throw this hook, I'm gonna quarter turn out of that lane. So, you can do this after a step backwards, you can do it immediately, it's really up to you. But generally speaking, when we're moving backwards, we wanna make sure that that's not going on for too long. If I'm stepping back a little bit and I'm in a straight line, at some point I wanna angle off either to my lead side or to my rear side. And with this hook, it makes it really easy for me to angle to that lead side. So again, I initiate with my jab cross. Now, my check hook's gonna happen on that angle. And you can already kind of see, I'm getting kind of this matador aspect of striking going on where my opponent's coming forward and I'm kind of just leaving him in the dust. And you get someone who's aggressive and overextending, that can really pay off for you guys. So play with some of those elements of the check hook, right? One where you're just moving backwards in a straight line, and then one where you're quarter turning and taking a little bit of an angle.